Anishinaabe miskuma Anishinaabe dundam sagin donji non gogizish ashi nanwanginzo ninwi odamino Madden Niishtana. Hello, greetings. My name is Looking Red Bear. My English name is Josh B. I'm from Bear Clan. I'm from Saugeen First Nation, Manitoba, Canada. Today is March 15th, and I will play Madden 20. Today's video, I'm gonna go over the term step as it relates to the game of football. The Anishinaabe Moin term we're gonna be using to describe step is gonna be dakoki, D-A-K-O-K-I-I, dakoki. And like the past videos, we're going to talk about dakoki in the future, present, and past tense as it's happening or occurring in the game of football. So, because football is a game of movement, you're never really still unless it's pre-snap. Everyone's going to be stepping at some point. Everyone's going to be moving with their feet. The game of football, it's all about footwork. Depending on the position, it doesn't really change what position you play, whether you're defensive line, offensive line, safety, quarterback, running back, DB, receiver. Everyone's going to be stepping at some point with their feet in the game of football. So that said, the term step can really be described on a pass play or a run play. I know like Bima B2 and cover and the terms in the past haven't really been that universal, but in this case, for the purpose of this video, they will be. So we're gonna go over the term step, dakoki, off a run term, and then we can go over it briefly in the pass play. It doesn't really change much because, like I said, football's a game of movement. You're moving your feet once the ball is snapped, usually at all times or at some point in time to fulfill your assignment. You're always going to be stepping somewhere at some time. So let's go over. So, for future tense, the first term we're going to go over is ninwi dakoki, I will step. So, this could be said, I'll go over the offensive line first. The offensive line, they're all going to be stepping once the ball snapped to their right, because it's a zone play to the right. The receivers, once the ball snapped, they're going to be stepping off the line of scrimmage. They're going to take their first step and try to run downfield to block their assigned defender. Same with the tight end. He's going to have to take a step once the ball's snapped in order to block his defender. The running back is going to have to take a first step in taking the right angle once one, to get the handoff from the quarterback, and then two, just to aim it at the right place, or take his path to the correct area where he's supposed to run the football. So he's supposed to run to the right. He's supposed to be aiming for that tackle or reading that defensive end, depending on what your zone rules are. I don't know, it changes between teams. So just for general, the purpose of this video, he's just going to be stepping to the right. So the first foot that should move is the running back's right foot. That's said with the offensive line and the tight end. They should be stepping with their right foot first on this play. So ninwi dakoki, I will step. So this could be said by anyone who's going to be stepping, which should be everyone on this play. So Niwi Dakoki, and as you can see, well, this tackle steps with his left foot first, but he still takes the first step once the ball snapped. The reason why he steps with his left foot first is because, like I said, every team runs zone differently. So this tackle was probably assigned to kick out the defensive end. And then, but you could see all these guys on the play side. The first, as you could see, all their right feet, I should say, are all stepping, moving first. And they're all trying to block the guys on the right side of the defense, because that's where the ball is going, to the right. And as you can see, the quarterback, just based on his alignment, he's going to have to step with his left foot first, just to open up and get some room and get some depth, so the running back can receive the handoff. Because if he steps with his right foot first, he's going to gain ground, and then it's going to be a harder angle for that running back to receive the handoff. So he's got to step back just to give some ground, so the running back can receive the handoff. And the receiver, he steps. He takes the first step. He steps with his right foot first. And they're all stepping. So the next term we'll go over is Ginwi Dakoki. Ginwi Dakoki, you will step. So because everyone's going to be stepping at some point on the offense, this could really be said to any offensive player to another offensive player, because everyone on the offense is going to be taking a step at some point. No one's ever going to be still. So Ginwi Dakoki, you will step. So let's say 65 or 66, the center is talking to 73 or 70, and these three guys are kind of unsure where they're going. You could say Niwi Dakoki, and then he can kind of give a direction after, right or left, as to which way they're supposed to step. So I don't have the term for right now. It's in my notes somewhere. But just an example would be Ginwi Dakoki and then right, or he could point. Ginwi Dakoki, and let's say he's going to point with his hand to the right to describe where these two guys are supposed to be going. Ginwi Dakoki. Next, we'll go over Winwi Dakoki. Winwi Dakoki, they will step. So this again can be said by spectators, coaches, anyone watching the offense and describing what they're going to be doing. They're going to be taking a step at some point in time, before the plays in the future. So we read the code key. They will stop describing what the offense is doing. They will be stepping somewhere. And if no one does take a step or someone stays still, then you know something's wrong because football's a game of movement. And everyone should be moving once the ball is snapped. So if you don't see anyone stepping, that's a good indicator on someone not doing what they're supposed to be doing. We can read the code key. We can read the code key. Next we'll go over the term Nendu the koki. Nendu the koki. I am stepping. So once the ball is snapped, for our rules for present tense, the play is now active and it's currently happening. And then this can be said once the process of the movement has started, or their gait or their footwork. Once it begins, then they could start saying Nendu the koki. I am stepping. And this can be said by anyone on the offense because they all should be moving. Again, if someone's unsure and they're staying still, then that person couldn't say it because they're not doing anything. So only once movement has started, the process of moving or stepping has begun, then that player could say Nendu the koki. Nendu the koki. I am stepping. Next we'll go over Gendu the koki. Gendu the koki. Gendu the koki. You are stepping. So this one, again, like most terms for present tense, you're not going to be talking during the football play, but just for the sake of this video, this could be said by, again, any offensive player talking to another offensive player, because everyone should be stepping once the ball is snapped. So once the ball is snapped, 89 should be able to say to 79, you are stepping. And if they're timing, if their double team timing is good, then it should be in unison and they should almost be saying it at the same time. Gendu the koki. Gendu the koki. Next, we'll go over Wendu the koki. Wendu the koki. They are stepping. So again, spectators, anyone on the sideline, describing what the offense is doing. Once the ball is snapped, then they could say Wendu the koki. 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 We'll go over past tense. Ningi the koki. Ningi the koki. Gengi the koki.
180.
Gengi the koki.
What's that?
Ringi the koki.
180.
Ningi the koki.
180.
Gengi the koki.
We go tonight. Black 20. What's that?
Ringi the koki.
We go. Black 20. What's that?
Ningi Dakoki.
Not white 20. Not.
Gingi Dakoki.
Not 180. Black 20. Not.
Mingi Dakoki.
Not.
Alright, next I'll try to say future, present, and past tense terms as they're occurring. Ninwi Dakoki. Nindu Dakoki. Ningi Dakoki.
Not white 20.
Ginwi Dakoki. Gindu Dakoki. Gengi Dakoki. Winwi Dakoki. Winwi Dakoki. Windu Dakoki. Wingi Dakoki. Ninwi Dakoki. Nindi Dakoki. Ningi Dakoki. Ginwi Dakoki. Gengi Dakoki. Winwi Dakoki. Windu Dakoki. Wingi Dakoki. Ninwi Dakoki. Nindu Dakoki. Ningi Dakoki. Ginwi Dakoki. Ginwi Dakoki. Gandu Dakoki. Gengi Dakoki.
Here we go. 180. What's that?
Winwi Dakoki. Winwi Dakoki. Windu Dakoki. Wingi Dakoki.
180.
Ninwi Dakoki. Nindu Dakoki. Ningi Dakoki.
Black 20.
Ginwi Dakoki.
What's that?
Gandu Dakoki. Gengi Dakoki.
Black 20.
Winwi Dakoki. Winwi Dakoki. Windu Dakoki. Wingi Dakoki. Alright, hope that made sense. That was a little bit shorter. That was all step in terms of footwork. We're just describing what the offense is doing. The same could be said for defense. Ideally, I just wanted to hammer in the idea that the term step could be said before the play, and then once any football player, once the play is active, takes that first step, then the Anishinaabe Moen term that could be used is Dakoki step, just to describe the footwork and what the feet are doing, just to hammer the idea that football is a game of footwork, and everyone should be stepping the correct place. I can get a little bit more specific in terms of where they're stepping, who they're stepping to later on, but I just want to build a proper foundation of some terms and get people familiar with the language and how it can be used hypothetically in the game of football. So hope that makes sense. I'm going to come back in a day or two. Again, play just like a mini game, going over 3 terms and using them as they're happening. So keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like the video, comment. I'll appreciate that. And I will see you next video. Get you me, witch.